I don't normally eat breakfast. 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 Let me know in the comments below by typing KBD breakfast. That way I can look through all my comments over the next coming months, years, whatever. Type in KBD breakfast and then what you guys want me to eat and where you guys want me to eat it, all right? I don't normally eat breakfast.
Drink, 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 donate. E-beggar. Drink, booze, hound. Drink, 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 donate. E-beggar. Drink, booze, hound. Drink, 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 donate. E-beggar. Drink, happy birthday, booze, hound. Hack, e-beggar.
I'm gonna ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off.
Donate. E-beggar. Donate. E-beggar. Donate. E-beggar.
Gravy train.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a
food channel that's running out of ideas.
In the meantime, let's watch some TikTok.
On my TikTok.
White Canadian.
On my TikTok. I'm white. On my TikTok.
White Canadian.
On my TikTok. I'm white.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian.
White guy.
Hitler flap.
Thank you very much. White guy. Because I'm white.
So the Japanese are horrible people. If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
I'm gonna ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off. I think I've stalled.
If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
Bitch. I did the uncut raw videos.
Whether we win or lose, we drink booze. A British peanut.
I have zero knowledge. I'm very uneducated. Is this your full-time job? Yes.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza. Mm-hmm. That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit.
Do you enjoy doing food reviews as much, or are you bored? I'm bored!
I only promote things that I like. The Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, Jackery, my Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery's working its butt off. Blue Eddie, this thing is absolutely amazing. Call me a sellout. Screw off. Tangy. Mmm. Tangy. Mmm. Tangy.
Tangy, 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 tangy.
Tangy. I'm insane. Double. Hi, can I get a medium Pepsi, please?
Sorry?
Medium Pepsi.
There's a sign here saying turtles.
Oh,
Yep, yeah.
oh, this is my car.
We're gonna do it. Here we go. Ready?
Oh no. It's totally messy, but
Yeah.
the idea is you keep it in the wrapper.
I know. I want people to see it.
Well, he wanted to eat this in the car. So I think we could have, no? Would have rocked my car. I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian Hitler flap.
See what I mean?
Hitler flap.
Thank you very much. Because I'm white.
The Chinese are horrible, so the Japanese are horrible people.
Fuck. Shit. Beautiful looking lunch.
You are good at describing food.
You really got to stop that. You really need to stop that. How else to fix this? You really got to stop that. You really need to stop that. This is the dumpster that your mom and I found you in. Your real name was going to be called Waste Management.
Yeah, I made more fucking money than you ever did.
There we go. Let's try that again.
Do Do you notice that the plate he is working on looks skewed, and the mug looks warped, and the lines behind him look screwy? The clown is using an action camera to shoot close footage of him eating breakfast. It is not hate. I am blown away that material this weak and ridiculous makes money on the platform.
Egg, steak.
I don't normally eat breakfast.
Still tastes great. I could eat like this every day.
You do eat like this every day. There are a lot of excuses that come with it. It's my crazy ass job. I have to. It's a treat. It's a cheat day. You gotta live. The bottom line is you eat like a slob all the time. And as for you not being bored with it, well, you're bored with your normal life, which is why you're beating up on yourself, eating this garbage all the time for a channel you don't even need the money for.
I don't normally eat breakfast.
Nice. I can sit back and reminisce.
Their menu is quite vast. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And with content this bad, you should be offering other things on OnlyFans.
So let's see what things we can get different than any other drive-thru in the world. You can buy cigarettes here, but I don't smoke cigarettes, nor do I condone them.
All I need to do is smoke something.
But I don't smoke cigarettes, nor do I condone them.
All I need to do is smoke something.
But I don't smoke cigarettes, nor do I condone them.
All I need to do is smoke something.
But I don't smoke cigarettes, nor do I condone them.
All I need to do is smoke something.
Whose idea is that? Whose idea is that?
Ken's.
Now, if you're a child, don't fucking watch this.
Our Ken, who doesn't normally eat breakfast,
I don't normally eat breakfast.
which was a lie he uttered on September 14th, 2022, about 2 months shy of 2 years ago, to bolster his other lie that he is doing intermittent fasting. He continues to claim that he is doing it, and that is now about 4.5 years straight of intermittent fasting, which he is not doing. Because if you're doing intermittent fasting, you have one meal a day, ongoing, to achieve weight loss. What our Ken does is play with that a day or two per week, and then he eats loads of junk food throughout the rest of the week. So you never get tuned up to get any benefit from true intermittent fasting. And from the date of him saying that he doesn't normally eat breakfast, he has been eating breakfast all over the place. And with this reaction, we note Ken asking for his audience to tell him all kinds of places to go and have even more breakfasts.
I don't normally eat breakfast.
It's just another day at the office for our Ken. He's gonna drive a couple of minutes to get to Stroud to have breakfast. And while doing so, it doesn't matter if the music is country to match the sticks he's driving through or sappy pop. There is no taste in the selection, and there's no vitality in his performance. Now, for no rhyme or reason, a random shot of the hillbilly junction that Ken is either driving from or to get his breakfast, which does nothing for the production of him getting breakfast either.
Back in January, I made a couple videos. One was me cooking steak and eggs at home.
We remember back at the start of 2024 when you were promising to go full carnivore for huge permanent weight loss while offering yourself as the weight loss buddy. The friend who has friends who suffer from serious eating disorders. And if you believe in Ken, Ken will believe in you. And you will both work together for the goal, which you soon gave up on because it was just to capitalize on people starting diets at the start of a new year. At the time, you're also pushing the Element sodium water, while never once warning your audience not to use it if they don't check their blood pressure first. And you never have warned them, which shows you have no love, even though you say, I love you guys, I appreciate you guys. You don't even have a little bit of respect for your audience, because they might make the mistake of thinking it's good to drink the Element sodium water, which is really only for athletes. You're also crowing about the pink Himalayan salt through either stupidity or just trying to appear as if you know what you're talking about, claiming that it's packed with nutrients and good for you. It's not. There's more nutrients in a chocolate bar than there is in pink Himalayan salt. It's still sodium just because it hasn't been heavily processed to the color of white. That doesn't make it healthy. It's sodium. You use too much of it. And we did a great reaction, and after 2 months of speaking to this matter, eventually you made an evil clickbait vlog channel entry saying, my blood pressure is what? And you're posing with a fake picture of you with blood pressure at crisis levels. That is the type of bad YouTuber you are. Clickbaiting, lying, trying to cash in. You are just garbage. Get off the platform. Let's keep moving.
And then the video after that, I came into this little town called Stroud and had like a hungry man breakfast. I don't normally eat breakfast. Hungry man breakfast with eggs and bacon and sausage and all that stuff. In one of those videos, I talked about possibly going out to some of these breakfast places. I don't normally eat breakfast. These breakfast places and doing steak and eggs. And a bunch of you guys said, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. So over the next month, I want to look for as many breakfast. I don't normally eat breakfast. Look for as many breakfast. I don't normally eat breakfast joints as possible, and sample everyone's steak and eggs, and then also load it up with a whole bunch of other cool meats, and have an awesome breakfast. I don't normally eat breakfast. Have an awesome breakfast. Last Monday was Canada Day, so I took my wife.
Wait 1 minute. You had Carol there while not sharing the footage afterward? Ken, you're a big spoil sport.
To Stacks. She had her favorite breakfast. I tried the steak and eggs. Thought they were pretty good. I don't normally eat breakfast, so that's why we're here to make a video. Let's go pig out. See, that's what I had last time. I don't normally eat breakfast. 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 Hungry man. And they've recently renovated too. Hello. How are you? All right.
For what?
Yeah. Can I have that last booth there, if that's all right? I like that booth.
Yeah.
Thanks. I like the new seating. Looks
Yes. Little facelift.
great. Yeah.
You having the coffee?
That would be great. Water too. Thank you. Same table as last time, people. Same table. So I'm going to show you where it is. This, again, huge menu. Lots of things to eat. Lunch, breakfast. I don't normally eat 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 breakfast. Supper. But they're only open till 3 o'clock every day. So pick wisely. And again, I'm here 100% for the steak and eggs. I don't normally eat breakfast. $19.99. All right, thank you. And then we're going to add stuff to it. So on the back is all their sides. And I'm going to not have the home fries or toast.
but I'm gonna upgrade with bacon, ham, and sausage. What do you guys think? Sound good? That sounds more like a hungry man meal. Coffee, 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 coffee. We are gonna do 10% cream. One. Double. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it.
If he really appreciated his audience, then he would not have cut off the live streams, because it is something they wanted him to do. So that sounded pretty fake. Let's run it a few more times to appreciate how fake it is.
Thank you very much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Hi.
What do you have today?
I'm gonna do the steak and eggs.
I don't normally eat breakfast.
What's your steak?
Medium rare, please. I'm also gonna do a side order of bacon, ham, and sausage.
I don't normally eat breakfast.
Side order of each?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Just
how would...
pile it all on the plate and no home fries or toast, please.
Okay, so medium rare for the steak, and how would you like your eggs?
Oh, sunny side,
Sunny
please.
side. You got it. I can take
That's
that
it.
menu.
No, it's all right. I like
You're
it.
okay?
Thanks. It's all ordered.
Do you see that look on his face? That is the way he really looks and talks to the cats. When they pee on the carpet, or they tear something up. Okay, Sunny and Ninja. I know what you did. You know that you did that. I've told you before not to do that. You know you disobeyed my orders. There's no one else that did that. You really need to stop that. You really need to stop that. Or else.
Can't wait. This looks absolutely fantastic. Let's go on for a close-up. All right, guys, there's my breakfast.
I don't normally eat breakfast.
There's my breakfast, lunch, and possibly dinner. Over here we got our coffee and water. Over here we got our sausages and ham. I didn't think I was gonna get 4.
How is that funny? Help me to understand.
I didn't think I was gonna get 4 sausages, but I'll do what I can. And the ham looks awesome, nice thick slices. And look at that steak, 6-ounce steak with a tomato slice on top. I went with medium rare, of course. We got 3 sunny side eggs and 4 bacon.
So if Ken gets 4 pieces of anything, it's a laugh riot. That is so cool, Ken. You should go to VidCon and share that.
Oh, do you guys think you could eat that? Let's do it. Definitely gonna pepper up those eggs. Pepper up the steak a little bit, why not? A little bit of salt. There we go. Now we're good to go. 2 more creams. Throw them in. Coffee's ready. It's funny, like this. The knife and the spoon are like magnetic. It's funny like this. The knife and the spoon are like magnetic. It's funny, like this, the knife and the spoon are like magnetic. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, I don't know what to do first. I'm gonna get a couple of sausages over here. Should I just like load this up? Put everything on this one plate? Why not, right? Should move that over a bit. Now that looks way better. Everything on one plate. I'm gonna definitely dig into the steak first. Oh yeah, it's definitely medium rare. I could just tell by the way it jiggled. Definitely gonna get a bit of steak, definitely a little bit of egg. Put those two together. Whoops. I tried. Whatever sausages I use here were very good. I was here a week ago and my wife doesn't like sausages.
We beg to differ. Carol probably loves sausages, just not the sausages that are beset by too much sugar, salt, and alcohol, if you know what I mean.
So her breakfast came with sausages, so we dumped them on mine. And they're fantastic. Eat your bacon with your fingers, people.
I cannot understand how Ken sustains an audience. Back in the day, he would perform and be energetic and make goofy faces, and he would play with the music sped up. Now he just sits there and eats, and he looks like he has no energy, and he's just looking at his food. He's not performing for the camera one bit. Not only is it fascinating to examine Ken as a character study, his audience, to a lesser degree, is just as fascinating, that they will consume this on a regular basis. Just some schmuck stuffing himself on camera with nothing else.
Your bacon's tasty.
What a lazy, worthless excuse for a food reviewer. Their bacon is tasty. 58 years of age, and he's letting us know that their bacon is tasty. He's letting you in on the inside track. If you want to know before you go there, they got some good bacon there. You know, Ken's giving you, the truth on what's going on at that place. They got some tasty bacon. You know, if you want to align on some good bacon, all bacon is delicious. Let me tell you exactly what I mean. This here, in Ontario, Canada, where I am and where Ken is the cheapest bacon you can get. Bob's Bacon, $3.49 for 375 grams. It's mostly fat. It's terrible. Every once in a while, for a lark, that is what I'll get for a laugh. To throw it into something else, to get the flavor of bacon in there. And you want to know something? Even though it's garbage and cheap as dirt, it tastes great. So there's Ken letting us know that bacon tastes good. Yeah, it's heavily salted. You can't lose. Thanks so much, Mr. Idiot.
Very good bacon.
The schmuck is giving you worthless talk while he's paying attention to what he is eating and not the audience. This content is like the gold standard for worthless, hack, uninspired, non-tent garbage.
Got to put my napkin down.
The conversation, which he's only offering for himself, is totally worthless and irrelevant. He's not even speaking to the camera while he does it. I forgot to put my napkin down. Better make sure I edit that in and publish it. It's gold for the people. Gold for the people.
There we go. Let's try that again.
Do you notice that the plate he is working on looks skewed, and the mug looks warped, and the lines behind him look screwy? The clown is using an action camera to shoot close footage of him eating breakfast. It is not hate. I am blown away that material this weak and ridiculous makes money on the platform.
Egg, steak. Those two things together are amazing. The steak is a little bit gristly, as you can see.
What is he laughing at? The fact that 90% of his audience cannot afford to get steak either in a restaurant or at a grocery store, or that the same people are giving him what little money they do have because they believe that he's broke and having to fix Rusty on an ongoing basis.
Can't fake that, can you? Little piece of tomato, more egg.
Little piece of tomato, more egg, and just looking at his food. There is nothing else there.
This ham is really nice too. Tastes like a honey ham. Has a little bit of a sweetness to it. I'll probably not eat anything for the rest of the day. I had 2 coffees this morning. This is my 3rd and 4th. The ones I had at home were just black coffees. Costa Rica beans that I make every morning fresh. I'm not sure how many calories that would be. 4 sausages, 3 eggs, 6-ounce steak, 4 bacon, 3 big pieces of ham.
Just look at him. He is looking at the parking lot and thinking to himself, how quick can I get out of here and drive back to the shack in the Elf Village, re-binge watch The Office, and get back to my tequila. How long will it take me? Not thinking of the audience ever.
Probably over 1,200 calories at least. Hopefully more. Let's try to do a little bit of everything on this next one.
This here is a big deal for the Ken Domik audience when he itemizes everything onto one fork. Egg, steak, sausage, ham.
How you doing over here with your meat?
Fantastic.
Awesome.
My meat plate. Okay, let's do steak. I should have done egg first. Egg, steak, sausage, ham. I can't do bacon as well. That's everything, almost everything.
The magic moment from Mr. Excitement is now over. What do you have to follow up with, Ken? What a great combination.
What a great combination. That is definitely a little bit more rare than medium rare. As you can see, it's kind of got a little bit of purple in it. Still tastes great. I could eat like this every day.
You do eat like this every day. There are a lot of excuses that come with it. It's my crazy ass job. I have to. It's a treat. It's a cheat day. You gotta live. The bottom line is you eat like a slob all the time. And as for you not being bored with it, well, you're bored with your normal life, which is why you're beating up on yourself, eating this garbage all the time for a channel you don't even need the money for. Speaking of people who do need the money, join the fucking channel, would you? It's $1.99 a month. There's no contract, you can give it a try. What are you worried about? It's $1.99 a month. You get all 16 custom emojis. You get Ken, Carol, Paul, JP, Julia, Mr. Pig. Everything. You get it all for $1.99 a month. So please join the fucking channel today. Thanks.
And never get bored. Sausage ham. A thing of beauty.
Do you know what, Ken? You should put that on a t-shirt. Or a mug. A thing of beauty. Just weird grandpa talk about your making a slob of yourself with breakfast. A thing of beauty. Put that on a shirt. It's gonna sell like hotcakes. Check the random loud blather in this place, coupled with Ken trying to cover it with another randomly chosen track from Ken Domik Music Service. The overall effect is one of quiet desperation.
So good.
If you want to start up a really lousy food channel of your own, that's all you have to do. Just get food with a camera and say, so good, so good, so good, so good. What is wrong with the people who watch this on Ken's channel without irony? I just don't understand it. Instead of fast forwarding to the Clean Plate Award, which is coming, how about we crop it to Ken? Because there's nothing happening on that plate, right? So, yeah, let's just go with Ken, and he's going to drive it to the Clean Plate Award.
I'm going to try and use my ham to scrape up what my toast would do for me if I had toast. It's kind of working. I don't think it'll work with the sausage. Maybe a little bit. Having the tomato on there is really nice. I think it was the first restaurant I ate at that put the tomato on their steak, and I'm guessing pretty much a lot of breakfast places might do that. I haven't had a whole lot of steaks for breakfast, but let me know in the comments below if that's normal for you guys. I want all that yummy goodness in my belly. I'm trying my best. Oh yeah. This drips out the fork. What I could do is get everything in one spot. Get my coffee spoon. Use my last piece of ham to get it all, whatever I can. Nothing's working. I got most of it. And we're done. I believe that calls for a Clean Plate Award.
Does Ken really feel that he accomplished something and won some kind of an award? Is this really satisfying for his audience and fills them with joy? It's an idiot with idiots.
Nice. I can sit back and reminisce.
I just don't want to do them anymore. 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 I just don't want to do them anymore.
Just thinking about that steak again. Done. Let's pay the bill and get out of here. There is your bill.
If you are in Canada, then it is your bill. Because even though Ken has lots of money with Carol and doesn't need to do this, YouTube remains his chief source of income, so he can write it off.
So the steak and eggs is $19.99. The bacon was $3.99. Ham, $3.99. Coffee was $2.89. The side of sausage.
Yes, the side of sausage, which is apparently funny for some reason that only Ken understands.
It's $3.99, total of $34.85 plus our Canadian, or at least our Ontario taxes came to $39 and then a 25% tip.
All of it on an invoice with which Ken will be writing it off as an expense, and the performance he gave is 2 cents.
Which was $9.85, so it came to a total of $49.23. Would you guys pay that?
More like for Ken's audience, could you pay that? Could you pay even half of that? And of course, what little money you do have, give it to Ken, because he's barely getting by.
Let us know in the comments below. Alright, let's get out of here. Thanks again, have a great day.
You too.
There you go, have a great day. Well, there you go, guys. That was the KBD Hungry Man.
No, it was not. Furthermore, given the number of years you've been doing this in that area, even though I would think it would be pretty silly, there should be at least one idiot place that would allow you to name a meal after yourself. And of course, there is not.
at Stacked here in Stroud. If you guys want to suggest other amazing breakfast, I don't normally eat breakfast. If you guys want to suggest other amazing breakfast places that have like a Hungry Man steak and eggs and all the other amazing meat fixtures, let me know in the comments below by typing KBD breakfast. I don't normally eat breakfast. 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 KBD breakfast. That way I can look through all my comments over the next coming months, years, whatever. Type in KBD breakfast. I don't normally eat breakfast. KBD breakfast, and then what you guys want me to eat and where you guys want me to eat it. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. See you in the next video. I don't normally eat breakfast. I don't normally eat breakfast. I don't normally eat breakfast.
Now it is time for part 2 of the double feature, which is the Julia reaction. If you don't like the Julia reactions, then it'll be short. And if you do like them, then you can savor every short minute of it. And please join the fucking channel. And if you won't join the fucking channel, could you at least watch these things to the very end, even if you don't like the Healthy Junk Food / Julia reactions. However, before you click off, even after listening to me say all that stuff, because this is part of a Ken reaction production, I never swear with the Healthy Junk Food reactions. This will be the first time I swear in them. Alright? So stick around for that. Let's get going.
Just like your shorty and your candy and stuff.
I made it to Tampa.
So you made it to Tampa in an expensive Tesla with perfect driving conditions. Wow, that was such an accomplishment. Who does that all the time? Who does that all the time?
Ding!
Hang on. Let me take it to the next level. Now that the comedy team is over and the invention of the wacky food items is over, and it's just you and your alpha personality driving, getting shit, and eating it in the fucking car, whose idea is that? Whose idea is that?
Ken's. Because they just opened up the first drive-through Wawa here in Florida.
Wow for Wawa. How totally exciting. Not. Next, Julia is going to start reciting stats from the chain.
They actually have over 1,000 Wawas. 2 drive-thrus opened up in Pennsylvania.
Please remember when Julia spoke about this channel on her channel, she said that I was welcome to create my own content, yet I was not to be permitted to use any of hers. My rebuttal to that, because she banned me on her channel because she's got no balls, was that Julia borrows from other creators all the time to make what she produces. And there she is, doing it yet again, running stock footage from Wawa itself. Maybe she should have gotten the Wawa Goose to be part of the show with some fresh material. It would be a lot more entertaining than what she is on her own.
That's where Wawa came from. The owner started as a dairy farmer and then opened up a convenience store.
With the comedy team of genius and fun totally gone, Julia is now offering us footage of her reading copy over still photographs. This reminds me when Ken, back in the day, would copy and paste the entire history of a fast food chain from Wikipedia in the description of every video that he would do, and he eventually gave up on it because it's like you leave a small novel of data there, and what does it take you? 5 seconds, copy, paste. So now Julia is reading copy, offering it as content.
To sell milk. And now it's one of the most popular convenience store chains out there. Why?
Now it's one of the most popular convenience store chains out there. Thanks. It almost sounds like Ken talking. Great inside track. Now, why don't you spin around and tell us why? It's because they got the best food.
Because they've got the best food.
Okay, Jules, let me explain how fucking pathetic your material is. The spicy bit of the video that you just made is this old TV ad for Wawa. Not any comedic interplay that you've got going on with JP or any wild recipe that you're coming up with. It's the old TV ad. Back in the day, Elvira, also known as Cassandra Peterson, would be running old movies of the horror style from the 60s and 70s, and her little show was running in the 80s, and then she built upon it. She did movies and stuff, and anyway, in a way, it was like the first reaction channel, because Elvira would take shitty old movies, you know, grade D, and from the 60s and 70s, and make fun of them in the 80s, and her comedy was something more than the material that she was reacting to. So it was like, you know, maybe the first reaction channel, if you will, because she was just burning the movies down because they were silly old garbage. And she is still active today. It was just, I think, in the last year, she came up with another pinball machine. And here, let me give you a clip of it.
Welcome back.
That is cool. And what Julia is doing is not cool. What she's going to offer next is to let you know right from the copy that the menu at Wawa is quite vast, and they offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Their menu is quite vast. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And with content this bad, you should be offering other things on OnlyFans.
So let's see what things we can get different than any other drive-thru in the world. You can buy cigarettes here, but I don't smoke cigarettes, nor do I condone them.
All I need to do is smoke something.
But I don't smoke cigarettes, nor do I condone them.
All I need to do is smoke something.
But I don't smoke cigarettes, nor do I condone them.
All I need to do is smoke something.
But I don't smoke cigarettes, nor do I condone them.
All I need to do is smoke something.
But I don't smoke cigarettes, nor do I condone them.
All I need to do is smoke something.
You can buy cigarettes here.
That would have been funny if you would have gotten the cigarettes and smoked them, and it would be something different. I mean, on your Instagram, you're always guzzling booze, so, I mean, what's the dang difference?
But I don't smoke cigarettes, nor do I condone them. So I will not buy that. You get a king-size candy bar right through the drive-thru. Possibly we're not getting things different. We'll be getting it more conveniently. Never having to get out of the car. America! That's why I love it.
Got that wrong. Driving around in an expensive car and amusing yourself with footage from humans who have to work for a nickel above minimum wage is what draws criticism from other countries, especially countries that are much poorer. America is about being treated fairly, getting a decent dollar for your labor, and if you've got the will to do it, chasing a dream, as JP did. He built up Healthy Junk Food. It was his creation, and somehow you talked him into giving you 50% of the business on the condition that you two are going to be married. Then you don't get married, and you hold on to your 50%, and you stab him in the back, and you steal the channel away from him. No, that's not what America's about. That's what other people criticize. So go ahead and enjoy your riches and your lovely wood grain steering wheel too, because you're not the American dream, honey.
When they say pull-up, this is what they mean. This is my first-person perspective. Made fresh on the fly. This is so cool.
Not only is that not cool because you're just ordering shit from Wawa, it is certainly not so cool either. Are you on something? Like earlier you said, oh, I don't smoke, when you said earlier that you do smoke. What do you like to smoke? Do you smoke that funny stuff that gives you the munchies? Let's, wait a minute. What's the name of that dog? Munchie. Let's run that full clip that what you like to smoke gives you the munchies. Let's just run that.
All I need to do is smoke something, and then it's even better donuts.
Yeah, that explains a lot. I guess if you're on something, this could be considered so cool when it is not.
Order a hoagie or a Wawa burger, try an express salad, add fries, soup, or a side like mac and cheese, and treat yourself to a handcrafted beverage. You menu with a QR code? The fact that you can get cigarettes through the drive-thru though really does blow my mind.
Even though you are passing up the tobacco, what you are speaking to in regards to what you're smoking probably does blow your mind. On a regular basis.
Ding!
Is there anything on the menu here that you can't get at the other Wawa? That's cool. You guys have a little bit of a limited menu, right?
So there are things that other Wawas that you can't get here.
The kids' meals are smaller options, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do one kids' meal. Yes, I'd like to get a cosmic brownie.
No, you would like to pretend that you would like to get a cosmic brownie because you're stuck with a channel that you stole from JP that has junk food in the title, so that's sort of what you have to do to make it profitable.
And a bag of Doritos. You have Reese's? I gotta get a coffee. Should I get a hoagie?
Sure you should, because you're only going to take one dangerous bite of that sodium-soaked processed meat, then you're going to throw the rest in the garbage, so go ahead and do it.
Let me go Italian. That would be all. Okay, thank you. It's exactly the same price as going to a Wawa, except I think it's going to be faster for me to get my food. I'm more comfortable in my car. Safe, I've got my dog.
Got your dog? Yes. You took everything, didn't you, witch?
We like the most too, so.
Reach for the sky.
I've got my dog. You're the kid for the kid meal. A little drive-through on the drive-through because I'm driving to my mom's house right now. Wawa is actually a word derived from...
Julia is totally overlooking the fact that the inspiration for this name comes from the Canada Goose. She also stupidly ignores the fun fact that in Ontario, Canada, there is an entire municipality named Wawa that has less than 3,000 people in it. And its reason for existing is to promote this giant Wawa goose statue, which has been there for about 60 years, and they sort of worship it. Do you enjoy all the extra work I'm putting into this? For a video that's going to get less than 2,000 views, would you please join the fucking channel? $1.99 a month. No contract. You get all the you know. Give it a try, please!
Native Americans. It actually is the symbol or their mascot. The goose. The other day I said gooses, but it's geese. Duck, duck, goose. How about no duck, only goose at the Wawa? I wonder why they picked Tampa. This Wawa drive-thru location actually used to be a KFC. They reconstructed it. I think it looks way better. Competition be hard these days. Can't tell if it's faster, but it definitely does make me a little bit more lazy. This is the on-the-go hunger. What you got?
Right after this guy tells Julia what sort of junk food he got, she said, off camera, "That sounds boring. How about me? Half service, $25. Full service, $50.
First words I ever said were Wawa. Here you go. Appreciate it. Oh my god. We live the life on the road now.
What do you mean you're living your life on the road now? Had to steal JP's van life idea, huh? Yeah, great.
It is Wawa, we've had it before, but the experience is different. They have a perfect little spout hole. I love myself some caffeine. Drive-thru beverage on point. Now, some of these items I've never gotten from a drive-thru before.
How amazing. Julia is getting a bunch of junk food that we already all know about, only she's getting it through a drive-thru. Wow. She should go to VidCon and hang around and say, you know what I'm doing? I'm getting stuff that we already know about, only I'm getting it at a drive-thru.
Resonates.
Get you more views.
Deli Smack. Go bigger.
So that's why I had to order them. A bag of Doritos.
She will pretend to eat one chip from 2 angles.
King-size candy bars. I got myself a cosmic brownie. Why the hell not? These are some of the snacks that you can get at the Wawa drive-thru, but they do have some more Little Debbie snacks, some other chips such as Lay's brand, and also I think they have Skittles and some other candies. Of course, ordered myself a classic hoagie. Are the sandwiches up to par as the convenience store?
Boring drone footage of a chain location that's built to be just like any other location in the chain. And with Julia, she's using stock footage from Wawa itself. However, who does that all the time? Who always does that? Whose ideas is it? Whose idea is it and who always does it?
Ken's.
Ding!
Come on, Julia. Ken is always in Florida, and you and he should join up for a super loser collab.
With the gas station connected. Imagine it's exactly the same as they described at the drive-thru, but let's do a taste test. I got a shorty because that's my nickname, because I'm short. Dang. This is how I get food all over my car.
Then you immediately take it to get detailed, screaming at the attendant, "Get this schmutz out of my Tesla! Yesterday!"
These sandwiches come with lettuce, tomato, olive oil, vinegar, and mayonnaise on there, and they do have a ton of different sandwich options. This drive-thru stands right up next to the Jimmy John's, the Subways, the other sandwich shops around there. That's my opinion. Do you agree? They load it with meat. It's about the same price as all the other sub chains. And now with a drive-thru, no walk-in available, it's definitely way easier to obtain. I think Wawa should open up drive-thrus everywhere.
Who else do we know is also operating a has-been channel and giving giant chains stupid advice that they don't even listen to? Who else also does that? Who else does that? Who else does exactly what she's doing there?
Ding!
First time ever I'm at a Wawa and I'm not supercharging or pumping gas. 100% intentional, and that's a good hoagie.
Sure it is, Jules. As if we believe that any 34-and-a-half-year-old woman is going to get excited about a hoagie made by a robot 200 miles away, served up by a teenager in a gas station. Yeah, that's really good, and the maggots will be enjoying it in the landfill, which is where it's going because you're not really eating it.
I got myself a kid's meal. I'm gonna try their chicken fingers. There we go. Ooh. They got some apple slices because fruit is healthy. A little water, some honey mustard, Ken's.
Ding!
Honey mustard, Ken's. Oh my god, do I get a toy? Collector Wally's Adventure Game? Is Wally the goose?
Do you believe that Julia actually gives a fuck about this? Me neither.
That's fun. Interactive kids' toys. See what these tenders look like. A little tiny, but we're kids. We're not that hungry. Chicken tenders. Sauce. Let's go in for that dip.
Just look at her. Let's go in for that dip. As if she fucking cares. And as if her and her alpha personality goes back to the gym with all of her partying buddies and talks about getting chicken tenders at a gas station, and then I went in for that dip. It's another day at the office. It's so fake. It's like Ken when he talks fake on his channel. Awesome, radical, dude. And if he walks around with any of his contemporaries and talks like that, they're gonna be, why are you talking like a fucking Ninja Turtle teenager? I just do it for the channel. And here's Julia pretending to get excited about this garbage. Without JP, healthy junk food doesn't make sense. It's not funny.
Let's go in for that dip. That's saucy. Breading seems crunchy. I'm not gonna call these the best chicken tenders I've ever had in my life. You put these on a hoagie, I'm not gonna be upset. Perfect for a kid. It's like a chicken nugget shaped like a tender. $6.19 to get this, I ain't complaining. The best part is all the snacks.
Oh, that Julia. She's all about the snacks. just a wacky, crazy gal who sits around a fancy apartment and drives a fancy car all day, and there's just one other thing to do besides making videos of the snacks. It's eating the snackety snacks themselves. That's right, snacks and more snacks. Nothing she loves more than a great big bag of potato chips. She's gonna eat the whole thing. What a fucking lie.
Come on. Drive-through just got better.
For those of us who are not gym rats like Julia, we know that once you start with a bag of potato chips or corn chips, once you get the first one, you're going to finish the whole thing. Julia has developed the discipline to stay away from this garbage, and she knows that once you get started, you're going to finish the whole thing. So did you notice? She put one corn chip into her mouth from 2 angles and then immediately covered up. Does that make sense? It makes sense if she's about to do this. What a fucking lie.
Do you guys live in Pennsylvania? Have you been to a Wawa drive-thru before? If not, how much do you want this in your area? Let's start the conversation.
What for? Especially when you're not going to take part in it. Let's start the conversation. This is exactly like, who do we know does that? We'll get to that in a moment. Do you live in Pennsylvania? Have you been to a Wawa drive-thru? How much do you want a Wawa drive-thru? We need to start a conversation. Let's get this conversation started around here. Yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania. I haven't been to Wawa though. Well, I am, and I have. Well, I've been there and I like it. Well, I like it. I don't like the drive-thru. Why not? Well, I don't think it's environmentally friendly to have a drive-thru. Well, maybe it's convenient. Go back to the apartment, have a conversation with your wine bottle, you putz. Who do we know asks for stupid conversations to get started all the time? Who does that? Who fucking does that?
Ken.
Ding! While Julia's on the Stairmaster, sculpting her butt and having completely forgotten this stupid production, she expects what little remains of her audience to be starting a conversation with itself, fighting over pointless matters. You putz, you're just like Ken now.
Oh my god, I haven't eaten so long. So good.
There it is, again. So good. Especially with the extra added flourish of, I haven't had one of these in so long, and talking like she's stuffed. No, so good. If it was really so good, then she would have used that anaconda mouth skill and devoured it in one shot, gobbled it up, and swallowed the whole thing right on camera. Oh, that was so good, I couldn't help myself. Oh, that would be real. This is not. And if there isn't anything special about a food channel, all you have left is just some clown eating food in front of a camera and saying, so good, so good, so good, so good. That's all it is if there isn't anything special. Healthy Junk Food is now like every other clown with a camera and food doing this.
I can't think of an easier job. I can't think of an easier YouTube channel than sitting in front of a camera and just eating some shit.
And that is what the great Healthy Junk Food has become. A solo putz pretending to like junk food and just eating it and saying so good all the fucking time, and there isn't anything else. If she would do a live stream every week and eat a ton of junk food, I'd say, you know what? I guess she really is into junk food. She's really proving the junk food in the Healthy Junk Food name. She's not gonna do that. The channel is a sham now.
Oh my god, I haven't eaten so long. So good. This is a quick video, but I had to stop by to share with you what's going on here in Florida.
Just like your shorty and your candy and stuff.
If you like videos like this and you want to see more, make sure to hit the subscribe button and let me know what you want to see next.
Since you ask, what I want is cosplay, nudity, and an affordable platform to deliver it with. Now you get back to pretending to like and pretending to eat junk food.
In some cases, I'm going out there to try things so that you don't have to.
Thanks, Jules. What an amazing service you are providing. What do you have there? A Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. So are you going to tell us that it's somehow better when you get it through a drive-thru while driving your car to get it?
I tell you guys, you gotta try this. Not Reese's, you can get Reese's anywhere, but get it through the drive-thru. It does, it tastes better.
Please notice that she is deliberately limiting herself to 1/2 of one Reese peanut butter cup, which is not the way people eat them. Those are gone in one shot. Who sits around for half an hour nibbling at a Reese's peanut butter cup? Like, nobody. Remember when she was in Spain eating clean gourmet with lots of red wine? She was devouring everything like the anaconda she says that she is. That food was her real lifestyle. This, okay, it's a prop. She had to interact with it. 1/2 of one cup. Easy to calculate the calories for. Forget it. She's throwing the rest away.
No matter how many apple slices you eat, this channel is healthy. Real definition. Not healthy.
We already know that cute little story about the name. Without JP, it's not healthy or unhealthy. It's just fucking boring and not funny. Now drive it over a cliff, Jules. Now.
They even took the skin off.
That is how she ended it. And even with the 4-minute long intro, I still provided an hour's worth of content. While other people also do Ken reactions, this channel remains the world leader in healthy junk food reactions. So if you appreciate that, then please reward it by joining the fucking channel. It's only a fucking $1.99 a month. No contract, please give it a try. You get all 16 custom emojis, an early release every now and then, and all 16 of them includes JP and Julia. And now for both Ken Domik and Healthy Junk Food. Is that it? That is it.
Is that it? That's it.
British peanut.
Double. That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit.
White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people. White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people. White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people.
Tangy.